Hello, welcome to Arma 3 Mod Review episode 12, and today, welcome to Freestyles Nukes. This mod is absolutely insane. It features a whole array of different nuclear weapons, and you can set different yields for the nuclear weapons, so you can make a very big boom. And of course they look pretty as heck as well. Anyway, let's go on with the video. Right, so welcome to the mod. So this mod includes 5 weapons, so 5 ordnance you can drop on an enemy. They include 2 bombs, 2 missiles for targeting ground, and 1 AA missile. Now, here in front of us we have the B61 nuclear bomb on the right and the B83 nuclear bomb on the left. Now, the models for these bombs are pretty similar. This is the B61, slightly smaller than the B83, but the model looks exactly the same. That's not the case with the missiles, but here's the B83, bigger model, and of course laser guided. Now the yields of these bombs, because you can set them individually when you're dropping them. Now the B61-12 can drop a 0.3 kiloton bomb, 1.5 kiloton, 10 kiloton or 50 kiloton bomb, which is pretty huge because a kiloton is 1,000 tons of TNT, right? And a GBU-12, or you'd be familiar with in the game if you dropped some bombs in the past, is a couple of hundred pounds of TNT equivalent. So that's like a couple of hundred kilos of TNT. That comes nothing close to 0.3 kilotons of TNT. It's huge, right? And we haven't even got to the B83 yet. So, the B83's smallest yield is the B61's max yield. 50 kilotons, 50,000 tons of TNT. Then there's 150 kilotons, then 350 kilotons, then 1.2 megatons. 1.2 megatons, a megaton is 1,000,000 tons of TNT. 1,000,000 tons of TNT. 350 kilotons is 350,000 tons. 1.2 megatons is 1.2 million tons of TNT. Now, if you want to see what that does to the map of Tanoa, stick around to the end of the video, because holy my god, that was such a dumb drop. Okay, try not to spoil the end of the video. Let's move on to the missiles. Here we have the NX-01 nuclear missile. It can lock a target 15 kilometres away, which gives you ample time to get away. Now moving on, we have the big daddy of missiles, the NX-02 ALCM, the air-launched cruise missile. It is a cruise missile with a nuclear warhead. A pretty big nuclear warhead, as you'll soon find out. So first of all, the NX-01 has the yield of 1, 5, 15 and 25 kilotons. Now, not as big as the bombs, but you get the option of locking on 15 kilometres away and firing a moving target and locking on and all that good stuff that a missile can bring to the table. Now, the NX-02 air-launched cruise missile, on the other hand, can only drop a 100 kiloton warhead. There is no options for it, it's only 100 kilotons. But you can lock a target up to 32 kilometres away. And the missile, being a cruise missile, flies pretty slow. So it gives you time to get out of the area, maybe even run them all the way back to base and get another one. Last but not least, we have the diamond-backed nuclear sidewinder. This locks onto aircraft. Now this missile can also lock on up to 32 kilometres away, but it only gets a 0.75 kiloton warhead. So bear that in mind. Right, so to swap between the yields for the bombs, what you need to do is get into your aircraft of choice with the bomb equipped on the aircraft and just press F. So at the moment, top right hand corner, we see it's on low yield. Now it's on medium yield with the 3 bars. Then it's on high yield, and max yield is all the bars. So you just cycle through it like a normal, like you cycle through weapons, right? Low yield, medium yield, high yield, max yield. Easy. Now I know why you're here, you want to see some explosions. So let's go. Let's go do some explosions. Right, so starting off with the diamond-backed nuclear sidewinder. The aircraft's ready. It's got a target. It's got a lock. It's away. Such a super cool effect. I really love the particles used in this mod. Right, that Sidewinder was the lowest yield weapon we have. I'm going to set all the other bombs at their max yield because everyone loves a big explosion, right? It's also important to note for all these weapons that the particle effects do stay around for a very long time. Right, can you guess which one that was? That was the NX-01 on max yield of 25 kilotons. That big explosion there is 25 kilotons. 25. That's 25,000 tons of TNT right there. It looks ginormous. Absolutely ginormous. For 25. Anyway, we've got a bomb coming next. We have a big old 50 kilotons. Double the size of this. But first, I want to show you the kind of devastation you can expect when you drop one of these on a city. There's fire everywhere. There's loads of smoke. Everything's destroyed. Randomly, the fences still stand though. It's a bit weird, and there's some signposts still up. But it is Arma. You can only expect some things like this to happen. Buildings are messed up. There's flames in the distance. There's all this smoke. I'm trying to find where it actually hit, because there is also something else. When you get something as huge as there it is, it's coming up here. We have the crater. The impact crater is a bit on an uneven slope, so it doesn't really get you the picture, but you get the idea. When you drop a big nuke like this, there is a big crater, and it depends on the size of the nuke, depends on the size of the crater, but this is mental. This mod's amazing. And the airfield's gone. I really like the effect of all the dust kicking up around the nuke, the blast area, and all the devastation that's caused afterwards, and all the buildings that are messed up, and all the fires that are raging. I'm pretty sure this is bigger than the last one. Definitely looks bigger than the last one. Wow, there's a flame on the other island over there. Reached all the way over there to the hotel place. This is the crater. Quite a bit bigger than the last one. I think it's double the size is probably adequate. But anyway, then we're moving on to the 100 kiloton NX-02 nuclear missile, the cruise missile. Let's check it out. Right, cruise missile away. This one even tells you the distance to the payload, so you know it's going to be massive when it tells you in chat where the missile is. You put it on the other airfield. We're going to use the B-83 on the other airfields in the middle of the map. But here we go. Cruise missile is going. Let's get a bit back, a bit of a way back for this explosion. Well, there goes the airfield, the neighbourhood and the beach. To be honest though, not much dust got tipped up with this nuke. I don't know if it's maybe because the place where I dropped it, behind a hill, and some of the areas got sheltered by it because of the hill was in the way. Maybe. But that was supposedly 100 kilotons. Now, we're going to move on to the B-83, the 1.2 megatons, 1.2 million tons of TNT. Let's check it out. Okay, so I don't normally do this, but I'm going to include the footage I took from when I was testing the mod out and when I dropped the big bomb for the first time. So, yeah, check this mess out. Right, so I'm going to put flaps on full. I'll come around and then just drop on the airfield probably. Do it straight on the airfield. Yeah, I'll probably put it there. See what happens. Right, away. Oh, it tells me. That's different. Not like the other ones. How big is this? Oh my god. What the fuck? It's huge. Oh, I'm trying to escape this shockwave. Oh, it's lagging like hell. What? Okay, there goes the entire side of that map. Oh, 1.2, what's this? 1.2 megatons? How much is that in tons of TNT? 1.2. Because a kiloton's 1,000, so I'll have to doodle it. Just trying to see what else it did. Oh, that's particles. What the f is this? Where's the airfields? I can't see anything. Oh, I can just hear flames now. Oh, there's a shockwave below me. There is something there. What is that? It's the monster from Lost. I love that effect. This one's huge. This must be the biggest explosion in Arma. Yeah, that probably is the biggest explosion in Arma. Biggest explosion I've ever seen. But it's still going. The dust is still going. It's really lagging. I got about 15 FPS, 20 FPS, 21 FPS. I know it's just I've lost a load of FPS just then. It's actually still going. Oh, you can see the ball in the distance. Oh, there's all the flames. I dropped it on the other island. And it's still going here. What is this? What madman put this bomb in the game? It goes for miles. What the fuck? Holy shit. It goes this way as well. Oh, look at all the buildings down there. They're all fat. Oh, FPS. It's in the toilet. Right, it is absolutely huge. I think it's still. I think the explosion is still destroying buildings on the map because the FPS is like 20 FPS. But that could just be Arma. It's a mushroom cloud, dude. Look at the size of it. Look at the crater! The crater's huge! Oh, frames, please! Look at the crater! I get another look at this crater. It's massive. It's the whole airfield. Oh, the whole lower half, yeah. Well, it would be the whole Oh. Oh. Anyway, that was the big bomb. Now, probably you don't want to be in a plane flying around the map having a look at that crater rendering objects really fast for a stable experience. But anyway, thanks for watching the video. That was Freestyles Nukes. I hope you go and check it out in the description down below. All the links will be there. And I hope you go like the video and subscribe and give me a comment and say hi, how you doing and all that jazz. Join my Discord in the description down below. I saw a couple of people come and join it. It's great, and a party. Not really, it's still a bit dead. And my Twitter is down below. Don't follow me or whatever. I don't really have any followers, and don't follow me on Twitch, because I'll probably be streaming by the time I upload this video. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I've been Zillitech. Go enjoy the explosions, and hopefully you don't crash just like me. See you next time.